Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. Flick here again with another episode of Kerbal Space Program. And this time I've accepted a contract that I think is new to patch 0.9 to build a new surface outpost on the moon. Now, I haven't seen this one before, but to get started, this is going to take multiple phases because I can't launch all this crap at once. I'm not that skilled. I've built this rover, and I'm going to try to launch it to the moon first, sort of as a proof of concept, just to make sure I can do this. But also to get my moon base underway, so I guess there's nothing else to it but to launch. What do you say, Jeb? Yeah, he's pretty heavily sedated. We do that to them. But I'm ready, so let's go. And we're away. So first things first, I'm going to set my target for the moon. There we go. And now we just sit back and watch our moonbound lander in all its majesty. What a beautiful thing. So I'm noticing something that's off right out of the gates. My controls are really screwy. I have a feeling it's because my cockpit is mounted sideways instead of vertically. I was a little afraid of this happening, but aside from rebuilding this whole thing, I couldn't find another way to successfully land it on all four wheels. So, I guess Jeb's gonna be flying sideways? I don't know. He'll deal with it, he's an intelligent Kerbal. Which isn't saying much, but for a Kerbal, he is the smartest. And look at him, he's so happy. Even if he does die, at least he's gonna enjoy it. So our first stage, which is these two big fuel tanks here on the side, is about to ditch that. And everything's going alright so far. We've got good altitude, good speed. That stage is away. Didn't destroy anything when I ditched it. We are now going to start rolling toward our goal. Our target trajectory, which is east. I always launch east, I don't know why. I like east. It's out over the ocean in case anything goes wrong, you'd land in the water at least. Yeah, these weird controls are kind of messing with me. I'm not 100% sure what everything does. I gotta get rid of my solid boosters here. And some explosions. That's always what you want to see when you ditch a stage. Alright, so we're on a decent trajectory right now. I'm happy with this. I'm going to turn on RCS because I'm having trouble rolling the direction I want to roll. I don't have any wings on this thing, so I don't have a lot of control. I'm also noticing that these fuel tanks are all supposed to be emptying at a roughly uniform rate. It appears as though two of them are sort of greedily holding on to their fuel, which is going to cause me two problems. First, I'm going to be carrying some empty fuel tanks into space, which is dead weight, and I'm not just talking about Jebediah. I'm also going to be firing my rockets asymmetrically, which could potentially cause me to start rolling, depending on which rockets they are. But I guess there's only one way to find out. There we go. And yeah, I am starting to roll a little bit, but that's not too bad. They are at least not on the same side. That would have been bad. So we're doing alright, we're still okay. Mission is still a go. We're about to ditch that stage anyway, so who cares about it? Good. Now we're down to the simple stuff. I'm gonna start rolling myself toward the horizon. Let's see what our orbit looks like. Apoapsis is at 40,000. I'll give it a minute before I start rolling. We'll go back a little. We'll stay where we are. So I'll leave it down here until this gets up a little higher. I do feel better than I did yesterday. Thanks for asking. I had some horrible diseases that I had to sell my soul to Papa Legba to bring you this video today. So I hope at least one person watches it, but it was worth it. My soul's not worth that much. So I feel a little better. If I sound like I'm being strangled by someone, I'm not. It's just that I've lost my voice. So, this is all going well. Well, not well. It's going acceptably. I'm okay with this. It's been actually pretty rocky, but That's okay. It's more fun that way. So we are out to about coming up on 100,000. I'm gonna go ahead and start pitching down toward the horizon. Hopefully turn this into some kind of orbit. And hey, my controls have reverted, which was unexpected. It's good that they... I guess I'm glad they're back. Alright, so... this should hopefully start to turn into an orbit. That's the goal here. We'll see what happens. It's kind of happening slowly, but in a craft like this, everything happens pretty slowly. Go ahead and angle back up a little bit. And there's our orbit forming. Once we get into orbit, I am going to keep it going a little bit. I'm going to cut thrust right there. Look at that thing. What a beautiful sight. Alright, let's figure out what we need to do here. Let's say we add a maneuver node just to see what happens. The moon will be out there. Actually, this doesn't look like it's going to bring me in contact with the moon. So... that's not going to do it. Oh, wait. Wait, I saw it. There it was. On the return, we can contact the moon. Right there. Not contact the moon, we can... so look at that. That's perfect. We can do that. Go ahead and turn... tell you what I'm going to do first. Is come back into this view and make sure this is actually the direction I want to go. We will turn ourselves toward our target. That doesn't feel correct. Supposed to be doing a retrograde burn, but that's just gonna angle me toward the planet. Actually, I'm supposed to be doing a prograde burn, but that's angled toward the planet. I think it wants me to angle my my cockpit toward the prograde. So I think I just need to angle my rocket toward the prograde. Which is, yeah, this is going to be tricky because that means I can't really use maneuver nodes. I just need to angle, I guess I just need to use this. Roughly that way. Go. Roughly some semblance of that direction. Oh, this is gonna make things tricky. Yeah, that means I can't use maneuver nodes effectively. Which is not great, because I do like them when I'm trying to set up a... trying to figure out how to come into the sphere of influence of another body. Yeah, because that is way off right there. Oh, wait. It looks like we're still going to contact the moon. I'm going to delete the maneuver node because it's useless. I'm not sure why that's flashing, but it does appear as though we might be able to contact it's an inter-orbit of the moon with that approach. So I'm going to speed up time dramatically. I hope that holds. It looks like it is for now, so that's good. We're going to slow down here a little bit. Come into contact. I keep saying that, but we're just going to get grabbed by the moon here. Not in a dirty way. There we go. So, I think I know what I need to do here. It's just going to be a retrograde burn. Which will hopefully bring me into a landing approach here. Right there is fine. But I don't think retrograde is what retrograde says it is. So I'm going to do this. This is probably not bright, but I'm going to do this visually. So I'm just going to turn myself... hopefully what I think is retrograde. Yeah, this is a sketchy way to do this. So it's not actually going to be retrograde. It's going to be retrograde to my current approach, which should be roughly the light blue circle here. The light blue retrograde. So I'm going to do that. See how my orbit changes. I think that's okay. I think that's good. I think we're good. So it's changing, it's changing, it's changing. We're good, we're good, we're good. And, oh, I've used up my last, well, not my last stage, but that stage. So we'll ditch it. Fire my final approach stage. I'm excited about that. And we're coming in at kind of a weird angle. But as long as I still cross the moon, I'm happy. As long as I still can land on the moon, I don't care what my angle is. I'm not setting up an orbit here. So we're getting closer, getting closer, getting closer. And it looks like we are good right there. I like that. That's a good angle. I'm happy.